The Hall of Concordance was older than most stars that now orbited within its charts. It stretched outward like a cathedral carved from living crystal, its vast interior humming with the voices of more than 300 alien civilizations. Some voices chimed like bells. Others rumbled like tectonic plates grinding together. A few were not sound at all but direct streams of thought translated by neural implants and projected into audible form. Delegates filled every tier and platform. Some hovered inside glowing geometric fields. Others perched on mechanical limbs or floated freely, bodies made of light, plasma, or stone. A handful did not even possess physical shape, appearing only as shimmering distortions in space. Near the outer rim of this impossible chamber sat a single human woman. Envoy Lena Ward of Earth occupied a small, unremarkable alcove. Her uniform was simple, dark blue fabric, no glowing symbols, no power armor, no ceremonial energy cloak. Next to the dazzling forms around her, she looked almost fragile. And she felt every stare. Humanity had only 3 representatives in the entire conclave. 3 voices among hundreds. Not allies, merely tolerated participants. The unspoken truth weighed heavily in the air. Humans were allowed to exist here, but not to matter. The session opened as a crystalline being stepped forward. Its menophyseate body refracted the chamber's light into shifting rainbows while soft harmonic tones pulsed from within it. The dispute in the outer asteroid belt has been settled, the translator whispered into Lena's ear. Human industrial activity in that region will be terminated immediately. Lena stood. Her movements were controlled, precise. Her voice carried clearly through the chamber. Those facilities are not industrial outposts. They are civilian colonies. They lie within our recognized territorial boundary. A faint dimming of light rippled across the crystalline delegate's surface, a gesture Lena had learned meant mild amusement. Recognized by whom? It replied. Your species has been part of interstellar civilization for less than half a century. The Dominion has administered that sector for 5 millennia. Another presence joined in, the rasping, layered voice of the Hive Matriarch's representative. Perhaps the humans require another reminder of their position. A third delegate, a being of contained energy floating inside a translucent orb, pulsed in agreement. Young species often struggle to accept their limits. Heat flared in Lena's chest, but her expression remained calm. We are not demanding advantage, she said. Only fairness. Fairness is not given, the crystalline delegate replied. It is earned. Your technology is crude. Your science is incomplete. You still burn fuel and fuse atoms. You cannot even maintain stable quantum structures. A ripple of approving signals passed through the chamber. And your species, added the Hive envoy, has a long history of internal war. Such aggression suggests you are unfit to handle advanced power. Lena wanted to scream that every empire present had been forged through blood. But she knew how this game was played. The debate dragged on for hours. Every decision pushed humanity further into a corner. No expansion into core systems. No access to advanced weapons research. No equal trade status. The message was unmistakable. Stay small. Stay quiet. Know your place. When the session finally ended, Lena activated a secure channel to Earth. Moments later, Director Julian Hale appeared on her display. How bad? He asked. Worse rules. Tighter chains, she replied. And jokes about how long before we lose another colony. Hale rubbed his eyes. Keep playing the role, Lena. For how long? A thin, humorless smile crossed his face. Not much longer. Far from the glittering halls of diplomacy, deep within Earth's asteroid belt, humanity was done waiting. Dr. Aria Vos drifted in zero gravity as she completed the final calibration. Outside the reinforced viewport hung a structure so massive it distorted the stars behind it. 5 kilometers of armored determination. The Leviathan. Final diagnostics complete, her assistant reported. Arya watched as systems awakened. Systems no council had approved, and no ancient civilization believed humans could build. Begin, she whispered. The Leviathan was not a warship. It was a warning. And the galaxy was about to ignore it. When the warning was ignored, the warning came far too late. Captain Mara Chen was on watch above the colony world of Nova Geneva when every alarm aboard her command station screamed at once. Space itself seemed to shudder as 3 massive distortions tore open reality. Hive assault carriers. Each one dwarfed the largest human battleship. Their hulls resembled living fortresses, grown rather than built, bristling with weapons whose energy signatures made human senses stutter in fear. A cold, layered voice flooded every open channel. This system is under corrective enforcement. All human assets will stand down and submit. Mara's jaw tightened. This is a sovereign human world. You have no jurisdiction here. The reply was immediate. Inferior species do not interpret law. The hive opened fire. Human defense fleets surged forward. Rail cannons, plasma beams, missile clouds, everything humanity had developed in 50 desperate years was unleashed. It wasn't enough. Hive weapons cut through shields as if they were mist. Orbital platforms shattered in seconds. Frigates broke apart in brilliant, silent explosions. Then came the bombardment. From orbit, living warships poured annihilation onto the planet below. Cities turned into seas of flame. Atmosphere boiled. Oceans steamed away. 50,000 settlers, families, children, generations of dreams, were erased in less than an hour. This was not conquest. This was extermination. When the news reached Earth, the Galactic Council issued formal condolences and sanctions. In the war chamber beneath Earth's crust, silence followed the footage of burning continents. Fleet Marshal Rourke finally spoke. The Leviathan is ready. The order was given. The storm was unleashed. When the Hive fleet finished scouring Nova Geneva's remains, a new signal appeared on their scanners. One ship. Human. Massive. Supreme Warlord Zalera laughed. Open a channel. Let them surrender properly. The human face that appeared was calm, emotionless. You are ordered to withdraw, Admiral Rourke said. Zalera sneered. Your world is ash. You have 10 minutes. Hive weapons fired with power enough to crack moons. The human vessel did not dodge. It did not raise shields. Instead, space bent. Gravity twisted around the Leviathan, curving incoming fire away as if reality itself refused to let the shots touch it. That is impossible, Zalera whispered. Then the Leviathan fired. One tungsten slug. Accelerated to near light speed. The Hive flagship vanished, not exploded, not broken, simply erased. You have 90 seconds, Rourke said. The second Hive carrier attempted to flee. Gravity caught it mid-jump, ripping it apart molecule by molecule. The third surrendered. A transmission followed. On a nearby moon, Hive forces had constructed a detention camp for human survivors. The Leviathan targeted the moon. The Singularity Array activated. The moon collapsed inward, crushing itself into pure energy. For 17 seconds, a newborn star burned in its place. Then it was gone. Across the galaxy, sensors screamed. A message was broadcast on every frequency. Any future attack on human worlds will be answered with absolute annihilation. The galaxy holds its breath. 18 hours later, the Galactic Council reconvened in panic. The footage played in stunned silence. This cannot be real, the crystalline delegates stammered. It is, the collective intelligence confirmed. The Hive Empress demanded retaliation. Then the human envoy stood. You slaughtered 50,000 civilians, Lena Ward said. That was not enforcement. It was genocide. The chamber wavered. How many ships like that do you have? Someone finally asked. Admiral Rourke appeared on the display. 17 active. 30 more under construction. Silence crushed the hall. The vote passed. All human restrictions lifted. Full council membership granted. Reparations ordered. An apology, bitter, but spoken. In less than 20 minutes, humanity went from dismissed to undeniable. The difference between weakness and restraint. Lena returned to Earth no longer ignored, but watched. The Leviathan and her sister ships spread across human space, silent guardians. The galaxy had learned something new. Humans had never been weak. They had only been patient. And patience, once exhausted, was far more terrifying than rage.